sunny last week. Today weather is very good. And most of the transport affect the climate change. Climate change can reduce the snowfall and increase and floral
Change can disrupt food availability, reduce access to food, and affect food quality. For example, projected increase in temperatures, changing in precipitations, patterns change in extreme weather events, and reduction in water availability may all result in reduced agricultural productivity. England baked in 40 degrees Celsius temperatures last summer, leaving farmers looking for crops that can survive in a changing climate. Rising temperatures, shifting rainfall patterns, and longer dry spells are alerting what crops Europe can grow and whether it can grow them. And even if we do reduce greenhouse gas emissions, sea levels around the UK will keep rising beyond 2100. Parts of the UK will be in danger of flooding with low-lying and coastal cities under particular risk. Farming in the UK will be affected by climate change. The climate and nature crisis is pushing wildlife to the brink, with 1 in 6 species facing extinctions if we fail to act. Nature is in free fall. Threats to UK wildlife, including extreme weather events, habitat loss, and intensive agriculture, has devastated the population of many of the species here in the UK. Climate change will bring more frequent and severe extreme weather events, including extreme precipitation, wind disturbances, heat waves, and drought. Extreme precipitation events can disturb plant growth, particularly in recently burned forests, and make plants more valuable to flooding and soils to areas. And the climate change is also affect the travel and tourism. Many types of tourism are weather dependent and by extension climate dependent. It is therefore very likely that climate change will affect your business area sooner or later. Climate change can reduce snow cover, increase and prolong heat waves, or change the patterns of annual rainfall.
Hi guys, this is Mohan Satya. Today I am going to talk about climate changes, how it affects on agriculture. Changes in the UK climate will in the long term have significant positive and negative impacts on agriculture and forestry production. For agriculture, however, it's in short term, it is likely to be technological and socio-economic factors will continue to be more influential drivers of change. Food may become more expensive as climate change mitigation efforts increase energy prices. Water required for food production may become more scarce due to increased crop water usage and drought. Competition for land may increase as certain areas become climatically unsuitable for productions.
Hi, this is Madhumita Sundararajan. I'm going to tell something about climatic change and climatic change on environment. Then, what is climate change? Climate change has caused increase in heat and drought and insect outbreaks, and it turns these changes have made wildfires more numerous. Then the climatic changes has also caused a decline in water supplies and a reduce in agriculture yields, triggered heat related high impacts on cities. Then what how environmental impacts on climatic change. For example, many places experienced changes in rainfall and resulting in more flood, drought, and intense in rain, as well as more frequent and severe heat waves. Like that, climatic changes may differ. Then what are the main five effects of climatic changes? Then the effects of climatic changes are like hotter temperatures as greenhouse gas concentration rises, then increased drought, a warming, rising ocean, and the loss of species, not enough food, more health risks. Then these are the effects in climatic changes. Then next is about climatic change affect the human environment. Then the impact of climatic change includes warming temperature, changes in precautions, increase in the frequency and of so extreme weather events and rising sea levels. Then here is the few pointers about climatic change. How did the climatic change start? Since the industrial revolution of human activities have released a large amount of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, which has changed the Earth's climate. Natural progresses such as changes in the sun's energy and volcanic eruptions also affect the climatic changes. And what are the real life examples of climatic changes? Droughts are becoming longer and more extreme around the world. Then tropical storms becoming more severe due to warmer oceans water temperature. as temperature rise as temperature rises, there is less snowpack in mountain ranges and polar areas, and the snow melts faster. Overall, glaciers are melting at a faster rate.
Hi friends, this is Sumati Nallasivam. I am going to talk about climate change. Yeah, definitely London climate is changing. We are having hotter, drier summer, then warmer. If nowadays the changed winter, suddenly it's changed winter seasons, and in futures maybe some others climate we need to face. Yeah, London climate is always changing. Our international students and maybe some others always they are facing more than climates they are facing. Then climate emergency is the biggest impact of the our daily day to life. So climate change in future we need to adapt all the situations in this climate. So these are the topics we are going to talk about that climate change. So dear friends, please subscribe and support our channels. Okay, thank you.
Hello, I will talk about impacts of climate change on food utilizations. In the climate change affect the products rate and the patterns of distributions of food items, and it can affect the nutrition records of the populations. In the food utilizations depends on how food is used, whether food has sufficient nutrition, and whether diet can be maintained. Although food utilizations and access are necessary conditions, food utilizations, whether are non-sufficient contributions to reducing many micronutrients like in our body. In an household which has physical as well as economical access to food could be food insecure if it cannot be get a balanced and nutrition has been die in the weather climate changes like summer to winter. We did not take uh, good foods like healthy foods. It's the nutrition has been die in our body. Impacts for health and product of the population. Changing yard of impacts growth source of micro